I got a video for y'all. My first video on this channel. You might see me before. Y'all, if y'all don't know where I came from Def Media, and I made a new channel for my commentary. Yeah. So this is gonna be the first video. And it's gonna be called, let's check it out. I got called out for being a black supremacist by Antonio Talks. So yeah, we go get on it. I'm mixed, like I said before. I'm putting this in basically. Uh, just to let y'all know that I'm not doing the thing right now, and I'm kind of new at commentary, so of course I'm gonna be all over the place. But yeah, I don't have no what is it called? A teleprompter too, um so no script basically. But yeah, we gonna be talking about this video. Uh, this part of the video with the mixed kid. I am black and white, just like this kid. He looks like he's from the same type of parental race, which is my mother is white and my dad is black. But seems like we have a whole different way of going about our lives. I lived in the ghetto for most of my life. I'm from Brooklyn, Baltimore, which is basically a ghetto in Baltimore. This kid seemed like he had the life of a white person, the white picket fence and all, bruh. So he probably never been around people like him, which means people of color. I consider myself black. This motherfucker consider himself probably white as shit. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about this bitch ass fucker, bruh. We gonna go to the video now.
Black supremacy is worse than ever. Divine Monkey Podcast, number 5. That is a very weird name. I don't know if he's trying to be racist, but 17 views. Not.
He sound like he's trying to be racist for real, for real. The way, we've been called monkey for years, bruh. So, him calling himself Divine Monkey, as in like a Christian terminology, or someone who thinks he's who is smarter or better than people like him, basically. But yeah, we're gonna start back to the video.
Not many people watched it. Let's watch the video.
What is up, YouTube? So today I really wanted to have some fun. Merry Christmas, by the way. I had a great Christmas.
I'm not gonna lie, is it me or do he kind of look mixed? Maybe it's just the lighting. I don't know.
That motherfucker is mixed as shit. You could tell by his hair, even though his hair has more of a wider hair type. He seems like he gelled this shit basically. When I was a little kid, I was going through a confusion with my race. Yes, I was mixed, and us mixed people, we go into a rough time trying to define ourselves trying to figure out if we are one side or the other when it comes to our ethnicity. And since I grew up with more black people, with more of my community than other people, other mixed races, and I lived in the ghetto. I have, when it comes to how I talk, I speak in very slang. I speak very slang. I never had a room like that. My room always looked like crazy, basically. We always had drips in our roofing, cracks in the walls. Uh, yeah, I would have like a good amount of posters, but we didn't have as much toys, basically. Uh, we had that little mat that we usually have our Hot Wheel cars on that had roads and whatnot, grassy area, uh, housing. It was basically a mat but for your cars. We had a we didn't really have a computer, but we had that little heater that would be integrated to your house. It was all metal. You had to turn on the knob, and heat will blow out of it. Uh, I will show you what it looks like for real, for real. Uh, oh, I'm a old school heaters. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, something like that. This is what we had in our shit, in our house. And we had the popcorn roofing, the popcorn ceiling. Let me show you that too. Popcorn. We never used to call it popcorn ceiling, but it does look like popcorn. To me, that looks like plaster. But yeah, popcorn ceiling. But yeah, shit was tough. I think we was living in a one of them uh uh I forgot what it's called. Uh a house that government would pay most of the rent. You just have to pay somewhat of the rent basically. But yeah, let's get to the video.
Because what is the greatest type of celebrations to be talking about on Boxing Day? Racism. Racism. We're going to be looking at a racist today. His name is Antonio Speaks or Talks. I don't remember, whatever the fuck it is. I'm giving him a free endorsement right now. So you're welcome, Antonio.
Thanks, by the way, bro. I really appreciate.
Yeah, I need a free endorsement too, for real, for real. Give me a free endorsement to both of my channels. I need audience, bruh. I need audience. Both of y'all. Antonio speaks in this white ass motherfucker that we seen from the other video, bruh. I don't care if he's fucking racist against our people, even though he's motherfucking mixed. I need endorsements.
Appreciate the shout out. Okay.
He's been called out before for being a racist grifter, and he made a debunk video and called the
Motherfucker, he ain't racist. He ain't racist. He just like his own people, bruh. That's all that is. He just likes his own people. I mean, I think I'm more racist than him. I be saying some off the wall shit over at work, bruh. I be mostly joking, but I did say if I was the president, I would kill all white people. But yeah, yeah, I'm crazy at work.
dude who called him racist because he was calling a black person racist.
No, in the video, what he's talking about is, I'll put it on the screen, but the dude in the video was talking about me cherry picking. When all I did was show all of the mass shooters that happened in September, he said I was just picking out white people when that is exactly what black fatigue videos are. You just point out black crime. So I was doing the same thing, but for white people. So like I said, they hate when you get the same energy back. I'm on that type of timing. You know what I'm saying? Love MLK, but we on Malcolm X time, okay? That's me. Sorry.
And of course he is a liberal.
I'm not a liberal. I would say I'm like.
First of all, of course we gonna be on that Malcolm X time. Look how fucking shit is right now. Republicans are trying to blame everything on. I'm not really liberal. I'm more independent. I would vote for Andrew Yang if I could vote. Since I'm a felon, I can't. But how Republicans are blaming us for everything, especially with the Charlie Kirk killing and all the other killings and whatnot. The fireman who got killed, that the shooter was trying to shoot Trump instead of the fireman. I don't care. I was laughing that shit up, bro. I was laughing at fucking the Charlie Cook killing. Because, for real, we need to laugh at that shit. Them Republicans are cannibalizing themselves when they going after us, bruh. And it don't make no sense at all, bruh. It don't make no sense at all.
Left leaning with shit, but also I support the Second Amendment, right? All my brothers stay strapped. I mean, the Black Panther Party, they were leftist, so I'll just align with more of them. Not a liberal.
Identity politics focus, doesn't care about unity or getting the people together. He cares about black.
Yes. We have to stop with this fake false unity thing. Yeah, everybody should be together. But bruh, if that's going to happen, white people got to be accountable. Let me bring up a hypocrisy right fast. White people, they love talking about ancient Greece, ancient Rome. They accomplished all these things. But when you go back just a few years ago to when, slavery or even Jim Crow, all that type of stuff, they never want to take accountability for that. Oh, it wasn't us. It wasn't our people, but y'all want to take credit for Rome and Greece? Have the same energy. You know what I'm saying? They love screaming accountability, but America has never been accountable. We're on reparations. If you're going to be accountable and we can move past what happened, okay, help us out. Like Malcolm X said, you stab somebody in the back and you pull it out a few inches. That isn't, you know what I'm saying? That isn't helping. You have to sew up the wound. You have to repair the wound. And the step of us doing that is reparations. If you feel like black people gonna blow that money, it is what it is. At least you can say you did it. Did y'all know that these motherfuckers paid slave owners? They gave the slave owners reparations, y'all. Because yeah, we sorry for making you give up black people their rights. We're gonna pay you, but you didn't. Hey, bruh. Hey, he don't want to get into it.
See, this is why we are going off, bruh. If you paying the slave owners instead of us, bruh. Well, I wasn't one of the slaves. I know that for a fact. I know on my black side, uh, my grandpa, my great great grandpa, was probably a slave back then. On my mom's side, I don't. They was Southern, and they was. I figured out I got Portuguese in me too, and I think, yeah, Spanish. So some of that would have been on the slave side, but most of my European side probably would have been slave owners because our genetics are mostly in the South, Virginia, Louisiana, all that is in the South. But yeah,
But
That's all he cares about. And he says, "Oh, I don't hate the white people," but
don't.
literally everything he has to say about white people is negative. Every white person who says it's not bad to be white, he calls them racist. Just like the most infuriating person I've ever seen on the internet.
and that's what I want. That's my goal of this channel, to make y'all racist motherfuckers.
same with me, bruh. Get these motherfucking racists off this fucking YouTube, bruh. Get these fucking white racist bitches off motherfucking YouTube. Same with Twitter. Same with Instagram. Same with motherfucking Facebook. All platforms, bruh. All platforms. I know, I get that we have a freedom of speech in America, but these motherfuckers are trying to make a cult against us, bruh. We should be acting like, what is his name? What is his name? Dynamite? Black Dynamite. We should be acting like Black Dynamite up in the United States. On that one episode where the animated version of Black Dynamite, where Black Dynamite and everybody in the black community was going after white people, just straight off killing them. that was a funny ass episode, bruh. A funny ass episode, bruh. Shit.
Man, y'all think I give a fuck about y'all? No. You don't gotta watch my videos. Click off. That's my goal. Yo, go watch a Black Fatigue video. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta click on my videos.
Like the incarnation of what black stereotypes are like. Like, I'm the victim. We're the victim. We in the black community. We're the victim.
Bruh. I don't consider myself a victim because I don't like to put myself in that category. But yes, we are the victims. We still are victims because Republicans, Trump administration, still blaming us for shit, bruh. They still blaming us for shit. And they want us to get killed or be taken to another country. I get that they're just taking Spanish people, but we're probably next on the chopping list, for real. That's why I'd rather be in the Philippines right now. That's why I'm trying to stack my money up while I'm at work so I can get to my girl, so I don't have to deal with this shit, bruh. I knew this was gonna happen. I told my family this like when I was 15, 16. That's why I hated America. When it comes to Spanish people, Indian people, people of darker skin, these American motherfuckers don't want us in here. When it comes to the darker skinned Spanish people, they're not gonna want us in here, in this country. When it comes to the darkest skinned Asian people, they're not gonna want them in there. So they want the lighter skinned Asians, they want the lighter skinned Spanish people, the any of the ethnicities that have the same complexion as them, they gonna want. And who is gonna be on their side as a lighter skinned ethnic person, they gonna want. So yeah, I'd rather get the fuck out of this country, bro. I always tell my people at work, the people that I work with at work, you guys better do the same thing for real. Because, yeah, y'all love y'all country, but it doesn't love us back, bruh.
All I'm doing is calling out the wrongdoings. You know what's funny, y'all? When people like Nick Fuentes get online and say, oh, the white population is dying, or they're killing us, they're doing that. That isn't victim mentality. But when we call up factual things that happen and actual injustices that are happening, I'm the victim. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
It's just like, I wish I could just like reach through the screen and just say, shut the fuck up. You're not cool. You're not an ambassador of the black community.
Bruh, I'll reach through the screen and choke your bitch ass up. For real, for real. I will reach through this screen right here, choke your little motherfucking mixed 14-year-old bitch ass up, bruh.
Bro, why he talking crazy though, y'all? Why is he talking crazy? I'm gonna keep it respectful though. I'm gonna keep it respectful.
Nobody cares, so shut your bitch ass up. Anyway,
Damn, bro, he talking spicy.
Yeah.
Damn, little bro, I got you hurt like that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I'm gonna keep it P. I ain't gonna do too much.
Start going on a rant about why this guy is just like the epitome of pissing me off. Let's watch his.
I'm telling you, that was the goal of my channel. That was another goal of my channel, is to make a lot of racist.
How is this motherfucker getting so pissed off of Antonio Speaks, bruh? He probably lives, what, 200 to 300 miles away. So how is this little kid? Yeah, he's probably sensitive as hell. But how? Just go to another fucking channel. The only way this motherfucker is pissing you the fuck off if you keep on motherfucking watching his motherfucking shit, bruh. You could block his channel. You know that, right? So how are you getting pissed off, bruh? How? I don't get it, but alright. Let's get back to the show.
Folks mad. And I love it. I'm glad I'm doing it, y'all.
Is most racist video. I haven't seen it yet, so we're gonna be
Most racist video?
watching it together. I do want to say this though. I am really not looking forward to this, and I will be ranting. So if you don't want to hear a lot of fucks, bitches, and asses, I suggest you just turn the video off. But if you want to get into some meaningful dialogue, let's do it. Also, I'm going to be trying my new earbuds, so...
I'm Sora 2, the new AI in town.
Yeah,
We're not afraid.
I know.
Our list got them all.
Advertisements.
From other white people that be like, I understand, a hit dog is always going to holler. When I make these videos talking about, racism in America or just racism in general, I get a lot of comments from other white people that be like, I understand where you coming from, bro. I got family like this.
Big shout out to all the white folks that know the time that I'm on. I love everybody. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Just to even be called a black supremacist, like I said, it's a compliment. But also, I don't think black people are superior. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody got their strengths.
Yeah, everybody got their strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, a lot of black people, us, we are very athletic because of how we used to get sold by slaves, cut all the cotton and all that shit, pick the cotton, I mean, have to do a lot of laborers work. Of course, it's gonna be in our genes to be more athletic than most people. That's why you have most people who are in football, basketball, even this one Italian sport, basically like football, uh most dangerous Italian sport. It's called calcico storico. Yeah, calcico storico. But yeah, you even have black people who play in calcico storico. Oh, calcio storico. I think it's called. This is what it. Let me. Come on. Stop it.
It's already kicked off, lad. You see? Who was it? Ain't even kicked off yet, and someone's been dropped. That's premature. The Azuri have gone off. But this is nothing. This is no.
Yeah, it's basically like football, you see?
Avversario, no? Da dietro.
Basically like football, but with MMA in it.
Non posso colpire l'avversario lateralmente,
Yeah, you could
se lui non mi
tackle.
vede, e non posso
Look at that
placcare
shit.
sopra la cintura.
Grapple. Bruh, and they ain't playing with no they're playing with no fucking with no fucking armor, bruh. Equipment, I mean, equipment.
You know what I'm saying? Type shit, yeah.
I got coworkers like this. And I feel like, bro, in a general sense, whenever I bring up that, I'm pro-black, a lot of white folks automatically think I'm anti-white or some shit. No, I think a lot of them feel this way because, back in the day when people used to mention that they were pro-white, it always meant some KKK, killing, lynching type shit. But contrary to belief, man, pro-black is pro-everybody else, man. Like I said, with the whole DEI thing, man, it benefited white women the most. Anything that is pro-black is going to benefit everyone. Anyways, y'all, man, 2025 just keeps getting crazier and crazier. Recently, there was a Turning Point USA event. If you do not know what Turning Point is, it was the foundation that Charlie Kirk founded, I believe. Erica Kirk was there, a whole bunch of celebrities, and even the vice president spoke, and he had this to say.
In the United States of America, you don't have to apologize for being white anymore.
Let's see what he got to say.
Fuck a JD Vance, bruh. Fuck a Trump. I wish both of them get killed, bruh. I'm sorry. Both of them need to get killed. We don't need them bitches on this planet, bruh.
And if you're an Asian, you don't have to talk around your skin color when you're applying for college because we judge people based on who they are, not on ethnicity and things they can't control.
I just want to say right here, there's nothing wrong with what JD Vance just said. So I don't know how this racist ass piece of shit is going to try and do that. I personally am not a fan of Trump's administration right now. So I don't know what racist stuff.
This motherfucking fuckboy is a true Trump fan, bruh. He know he is. He know his bitch ass is, bruh. He know his bitch ass is. For real, for real.
This dude is gonna say, clearly he hates that. I mean, he's just saying that he's pro everybody, but this dude, JD Vance, who I am not personally a big fan of. I am not a big fan of the Trump administration. There's a couple things I like very few things that I like, but ultimately I don't like Trump as a president. And JD Vance is a little better. He's good for a Republican, but
we're gonna talk about JD Vance in this video. But JD Vance is
What?
He's probably worse. He condemns racism, and I'm going to show you an example later. But yeah,
but not my favorite. But even I could point out what he just said. There was nothing wrong with what he just said. And for the most part, their administration is not racist. As much as negative things I could say about it, everything that...
let's bring up some receipts. Do y'all remember the Young Republican Party? Let's watch.
While this is truly disturbing, although I can't say I'm surprised, thousands of private messages reveal the true feelings of young Republicans in group chats, talking about how they love Hitler, talking about sending people to the gas chamber. Are you going to do whatever it takes? I'm ready to watch people burn now. They are looking for blood.
So this happened, right? And the group chat was full of like 30, 40-year-olds, late 20s. And this is what JD Vance had to say about this whole situation.
I'm sorry, focus on the real issues. Don't focus on what kids say in group chats. The reality is that kids do stupid things, especially young boys. They tell edgy, offensive jokes. Like, that's what kids do. And I really don't want us to grow up in a country where a kid telling a stupid joke, telling a very offensive stupid joke, is cause to ruin their lives.
Now, y'all, the kids that he are talking about are these guys right here. And the youngest was 24, the same age as me. Grown men. We're grown. The oldest is probably 40. So, yeah.
We are literally regressing as a society. And for one, bro, I have never in my life heard a white person say that they feel bad or sorry for being white. In fact, dog, a lot of them can't even admit the bare minimum that slavery was bad. Have y'all heard any of these?
Do you know why? Okay, look, this is his problem, is because he's one of those people that thinks white people are just all oppressors and that black people are victims.
Don't think that.
And they're mistreated and blah, 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 blah.
See, this is a mixed guy who has been under a conservative white family. Of course he gonna say this shit because he grew up with a white conservative family. No black people in his life. I don't get it, bruh. My whole family are Christians. The my black side of my family are Baptists, Southern Baptists. My foster mom, she's black. She is a Reformed Christian, but she still has the Southern, Southern Baptist, Christian traditions, basically. When it comes to loving certain things, it's not Christian like other things that are not Christian in Southern Baptist teachings. You always have to read the Bible, lunch, breakfast, dinner. You have to go to church every Sunday, or even on the events. You have to listen to Christian music every day. No rap, no R&B. That's what sinners do. To me, I couldn't live like that. Once I told my family that I can't live like this once I gotten older, they was like, alright, get out of my house. I'm good with that. I mean, I still talk to my family every now and then. I talk to my sister more because me and her have a bond. We we had a bond for decades. Even when I was going through what I was going through, the group homes, the foster homes, mental health hospitals, and prison, jail, bruh. She always called me. She always talked to me. Even with my mom. Sometimes my dad. Uh, I'm not really into my mom or dad, even though I should be, but I just can't, bruh. With my dad's Christian values, with my with my mom's uh random things that she be doing, uh I just can't do it, bruh. So I took myself out of that life, put myself into a new life, my life, been homeless, been in the pen, been to jail, through all this shit. Now I got my own job, starting to pack up to the Philippines, and I make enough to do all this. I just need to get all my T's crossed, well, I's dotted and T's crossed before I go to the Philippines. But yeah, going back to this shit. I'm just living a good life, basically. Doing videos while I'm working. But yeah, we gonna get back to the video.
White people are scared of being white nowadays because the pendulum has swung back. There is absolutely nothing that, like, you could be proud of being Hispanic. You could be proud of being black. You could be proud of literally being anything dark.
With limitations.
But if you are proud of being white, or being an American, or being a male, you are a racist, bigot, homophobic.
And why is that the case? You know what I'm saying? Why is that? Let's go.
Because all these, not all white people, but a lot of these white people, especially the ones who are conservative, who are voting for the Trump administration, they've been going at us, bruh. Even in the late 90s, early 2000s, even in the 80s, 70s, 60s, they had this whole thing against us, bruh. Of course we're gonna clap back at them, bruh. Of course.
Back in history, anytime we heard someone say, I'm proud to be white, what was it tied to? Racism. The KKK, white power, Nazis. What was that tied to, my boy? Racism. So y'all claim to be so smart but can't see the correlation to things. You can be proud to be white, but at one point in time when you were proud to be white, it was negative everything else. So that's why people look at it that way. Is it so hard to understand that?
That's the world we live in right now, and he refuses to see it because he wants to live in his little victim world. Because black people always...
It's so crazy how they all have the same talking points. I'm a victim. We're victims. No, we're just calling shit out.
To be at the bottom of the food chain, even though most realistic situations that I've been, that I see discrimination, is black against white, not the other way around.
Yeah, buddy, okay.
So...
Yeah, buddy. Show me it. Yeah, buddy, okay. I would love to see a white person go to the bank and try to get a loan and they're denied because they're white. You know what I'm saying? I would love to...
Shit. I've been denied a loan... What, 6 to 7 times? Hell yeah. Fucking, there were these times where when I had to go to the grocery store, in certain places in Baltimore, mostly in the west side of Baltimore, uh, cops would come at me just because I had some ice cream and they thought I stole it, bruh. Bruh. Motherfuckers in Pigtown when Pigtown was actually Pigtown, bruh. Every time I try to walk through Pigtown just to get to another section of Baltimore, all these motherfucking white people be staring at me trying to... I already know what they were thinking. Oh, he doesn't look like us. We might have to knot him up, chain him up, all this other bullshit, man. But yeah.
See that. I would love to see a white person go to the hospital and are falsely diagnosed or operated on in the wrong way because they're white. I would love to see that. You know what I'm saying? But
white nationalist, Christian speak. I just don't understand this victim mentality, bro. As a white man.
Hypocrite. Oh my God. You are a hypocrite. How are they victims?
because they're bringing up the problems. But when we bring up the problems, we're victims. Now that they're bringing up the problems, they're not victims. He's telling white people to be a victim. You don't have to feel so.
How are they have the victim mentality when they are the actual victims now? This is the perfect example of the woke
I don't know
left.
what the fuck.
This is what I'm talking about. The hypocrite, the gaslighting. He literally, in every single video, is talking about how black people are always getting oppressed and how they are always the victims in every single situation. And every time a black person, something bad happens to a black person, it's always got to be about race. It's always because they're black. Nothing clearly because they didn't commit a crime, or maybe because they didn't sell drugs, or didn't shoot somebody, or didn't threaten.
Look at the way he's talking, bro. You could tell he watches Nick Fuentes every night. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, y'all got to watch what your kids watching, man.
Somebody. No, it's never the black person's fault. So now you're being a hypocrite by pointing out, saying he's got a victim mentality when they are the actual victims now. 100 years ago, when black people were mistreated, and they pointed out that they're being discriminated against, that's not a victim mentality. They are actual victims. Now we have white people actually being victims, and racists like this guy want to call it the victim mentality. Absolute dog shit piece of human. This is usually when I have political arguments with people. I don't like to.
Only a Republican would say that shit. Dog shit. Bruh. Why? How is a mixed person gonna say that to a person of his kind, bruh? These motherfucker fake ass wannabe white people, bruh. Fuck out of the conversation if you're gonna act like this.
Point out their personal value or morality, but I just cannot.
You see how I'm sitting here, comment collector, y'all? He trying to attack my personality. I wish no harm against this young man. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I wouldn't take him serious in real life. I wouldn't.
And living in America, you have the most upside ever. The system is literally built around you, but yet you still complain about being the victim every single day. Literally. White men are 98% of presidents, 98% of senators, 94% of the Supreme Court, 90% of the House of Representatives, 90% of CEOs, while making up only 30% of the population. You're oppressed.
That's because the white men are the ones that are taking the initiative, and they're the ones that...
This motherfucker is saying some crazy ass bullshit, bruh. He be saying some crazy ass bullshit, bruh.
That are banking off of capitalism because they understand the system.
So y'all, so you see that he said because they understand the system. Who set up the system? You're proving my point. You're proving my point, bud. Man, y'all not so bright.
The reason why younger white people today are racist is not because of the way black people act. They are racist more so nowadays is because they are the first group of white people in probably history to grow up with certain groups of black people being 100% under the law equal to them.
Bro, you ain't
That's
even
a
gotta go
fact.
this deep. It's literally, especially with them young white boys, they're the first generation of white boys in this country that actually have to go out there and compete.
100.
Basically, now what they're saying is that white people are racist because black people are too amazing or whatever. Just more black supremacy stuff.
Oh,
anyway,
man.
the point is of this video.
We are too amazing. That's what y'all don't fucking get, bruh. That's what y'all don't fucking get. We are way too amazing for y'all because of all the shit that we had to take back in the times of when we was dealing with slavery. All that stamina we built up, all the muscles we procured, bruh. Ain't nothing gonna stop us, bruh. Maybe a shot to the head, but when it comes to our culture, everybody wants to be like us. When it comes to our slang, everybody wants to be like us. Even y'all fucking white people, bruh. Even these Republican ass rappers, bruh. These white conservative rappers. What do they say in their raps, bruh? They say the same as motherfucking slang. They dress the same as us. Bruh. Y'all wanna be like us.
Video is not just to flame this guy and give him clout, because that's pretty much what I did. I just want to get at.
Thank you for the clout, bro. People would have not found out about me if it wasn't for you. I appreciate it, bro. I really do. That's it for this video, though, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. This was fun, and I like getting under racist people's skin. I really do. I will always stay calm and collected. None of these people will ever make me get out of character. You see how he started attacking my personality and me personally because of the way I think and the way I view things? I will never view things from the lens of a white man. I'm not white. Listen, if y'all want to see something similar to this, though, go check out me responding to another racist that called me out, man. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a real good one from Antonio Talks. Well, is it Antonio Talks? Yeah. Shout out to him. For real, for real. Hope that mixed motherfucker will get off that fucking white supremacy grind and stay true to himself. Yeah. Deth Media. Deth Video Commentary is out.